hit that record, start streaming.
Start spreading the news.
We're going live. You know you want to be a part of it. Alan Chili.
Deep down. We can't sing a chorus on this. It just blocks everything, doesn't it?
Man, did you no, I don't think we'd get blocked for just singing.
No, I mean, the last show, someone was saying, we were talking over each other. I know when you do that, it just becomes a gargled blur. So I'm just, I don't think we should sing any songs. In fact, I think most people recommend that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. We'll tune in. Just don't do any singing.
Right. And let's see if I can share this. There we go. Are you hitting your... What are you hitting?
Excuse me?
What are you hitting? I can hear something like bouncing.
I'm not doing anything. It's quiet here.
Oh. No, well, I think it's your... Do you got springs on that mic stand?
Yeah. Is it quiet now?
Yeah, it's quiet now. I think it's when you were moving, I could hear it. Yeah, I just heard one.
I think it's the creak of this bar. I need to bolt this barn to top down.
Oh, I got you. I
keep my arm off of it. It's the creaking of the... I have to do something about that. We're so jank.
I just want to make sure that I got us live. Yeah, we are live, Evan. Damn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Show number 29.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. And we actually had a few people even message us. I couldn't believe
really what
that.
They said.
Yeah, they were like, "Hey, we enjoy your show and we love the show and stuff like that." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm glad you do." Because that'd suck if, people just like hate watched us. You know what I mean?
Those people are the worst.
I hate them dudes, man. Let's see what they're talking about tonight.
But my life is so pathetic. I have nothing else to do, so I'm going to tune in anyway.
I'm going to tune in and hate watch these guys. Bastards. It is, isn't it a holiday for the Christians this Sunday? It's like Palm Sunday or something.
Oh, yeah. I'm so lost in time. You're right.
Yeah. Who would have thought I'd have known that? That's why I'm drinking. I'm celebrating.
That was my long time joke.
What's that?
For Father's Day, or for Father's Day of Father's Days and Mother's Day of Mother's Days, what holiday do they have for single guys?
Oh,
Palm Sunday.
Oh, damn, Evan.
So anyway, your Easter's next week, and that means mine would be the week after that, because Orthodox Easter is a week behind this year.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I down, the church thing, I haven't done church in a while. Been a long while for me. But that's another story. Anyway, another week has passed. Still hauling trash and, it snowed on me Sunday, dude. Freaking snowed.
Friday.
Or Friday. I'm sorry. Today's Sunday.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I was kind of upset about that.
Nothing stuck though, right?
No, it didn't stick. It did not stick. And thank God. Because we've had enough of that, man.
Actually, we got out pretty good this year. I think we have 2 snows where we had maybe, enough where I had to really get out there and shovel the driveway big time, but that was it. Just two, I think.
That ain't bad.
No.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, it was a pretty just blah day. You know what I mean? I mean, nothing.
You were grilling though, right?
Yeah, I did. I started that at 11 o'clock last night.
Wow.
Well, because here's the thing. I was thinking if, and I own a pellet smoker. And I know a lot, man, I've seen the memes where the guy's out there grilling and he's got like booty cutter shorts on or wearing a thong. And it says, this is what guys that use pellet smokers look like.
No, that's guys use gas grills.
Look, man, I've had them all. I mean, and I even I was strictly like stick burning. I would never use anything like, I wouldn't even use charcoal. I use like that chunk coal and stuff like that, and real wood and stuff like that. And I did all that. But now I still want to smoke, and I still want to do, my different rubs and everything, but I just don't want to waste that much time. And for me to smoke that the way I did, I mean, I'd have been up and down all day. I'd have had to start it at 3 o'clock. This, your phone set to it. If something happens, an alarm goes off on it, it's crazy. But yeah, so I threw it on at 11 o'clock, went to bed, and, yeah, so
awesome.
It got done too soon, though, because I was thinking maybe, 2, 3 o'clock, and it was actually, I had to up my lunch.
So, gotcha. But you started 11 last night?
Yeah, and I let it go at like 180 all night. I got up this morning, and it just, oh man, had a beautiful bark on it already, and yeah, it was awesome. I didn't even put barbecue sauce. I was like, hey man, if you want barbecue sauce, you got to put it on yourself. Cause I didn't want to mess it up, man. It tastes good. I mean, it's good pulled pork. And
I hear you. I remember.
Man, I know you. I was thinking about you too. I looked over and I was like, man, if Evan lived over there, he'd have been over here all day.
Yeah. Bring my plate and my fork over.
Man, that's all you would have had to bring. But yeah, so, and then my greens, man, and I started doing those. Were you still here when I started doing them with the smoked turkey wings?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
My God. Yeah.
We've been doing greens for quite a while.
But yeah, those that smoked turkey wing, man, and you buy them in two, so it's enough to do 2 batches of greens. But I mean, it's a simple recipe, and a lot of people are like, I don't like greens. I don't like greens. You ain't had them cooked right. Because I mean, everybody that has told me that, I'm like, just taste these, man. So, there's a little meat in them, so like vegetarians don't like them. Because I'm like, yeah, you can't really come to one of my cookouts being a vegetarian unless you bring your own stuff. And I'm not being mean, but I put meat like, even in baked beans, I'm putting hamburger in there.
But how many vegetarians do you know?
I know, remember we had Plant-Based Junkies on D-Town Radio. You know who they are.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
that's going way back.
Yeah, I think she's actually vegan.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, so I don't think she does dairy or anything like that. And that's cool. I mean, to each his own. But, I'm going to eat meat. And,
yeah.
Look, you better... Them grocery stores were looking a little slim. And look, I'm sitting here, I'm in the back of a big park here in Decatur, and I sit there and I've been scoping it, Evan. I'm eating rabbit and squirrel for days. If them grocery stores close, I'm cool. I got a crossbow, a high-powered BB gun. I'm set.
You got to do what you got to do. That's true.
And if you're hanging out with me and you're like, I'm not eating rabbit or squirrel, well, you better go pick some fucking berries or something, because I'm eating meat. See,
I like squirrels, but man, I like living too.
Yeah, and I've been watching too many of those Survivor Man shows again. I found a new series where he takes his kid with him. That Les Stroud or whatever, Survivor Man. It used to be on the Discovery Channel.
All right.
And he's on YouTube now. So I watch that, and you know, I kind of want to get stranded somewhere. I know I talked about that before, but I'm not lying. I want to see if I could actually, but I mean, I'd want a safety line.
Exactly. It's a gamble you don't want to take.
Like a phone or something that I could call. Hey, I don't know where the hell I am.
Yeah, you pull out a little thing, you pull out the antenna, and you hit the button, and it's like a tracker. And it's like, they come and get you.
Helicopter swoops in, drops a ladder, and I just climb up the ladder out of the forest or whatever. But I think I could do it.
You're like, you die in a thirst. It's like, it's in a half hour.
Because, I don't, look, man, and I don't mean to gross anybody out. Sorry if you're eating dinner watching us. But I've eaten like night crawlers for $1 and stuff like that. So, I mean, I could eat insects and stuff. I've tried like fried grasshoppers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They deep fry them.
How was?
It tasted kind of like almost like a kind of chewy cashew.
Did anything still like squish in your mouth or anything?
Yeah, a little bit. But you take the head off.
Okay.
So I had to try it, man. I had to try it. They were there, and I mean, they were selling them.
Yeah.
So I had to try them, just to say I did.
Well, hats off to you. I was in China for 10 days, that was about 14 years ago, and I know I ate some crazy stuff that I don't want to know what it was. They eat some weird stuff over there. We had cow's meniscus soup. That's like the thing over there, like whatever your tendon of your knee, like where your kneecap glides on. It's like meniscus. Anyway, it's like this cow's meniscus soup and crazy shit.
Wow, man.
So I'm sure I ate some fried bugs and some things.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, it's crazy, man. I don't know. I like trying that different stuff.
Duck tongue soup. That was the other one. Duck tongue soup.
Do ducks have like big tongues
Apparently.
or something? Now I gotta Google this. What's a duck tongue? I hope they don't come and hey dude, you're a sick fuck. Why were you Googling duck tongue?
Is that one of the things like blue waffle or something?
Look, duck tongue recipe. That was the first thing that popped up. Yeah, you can buy them online. $24.99 a pound.
Shit.
Yeah, they look like little worms or something.
Well, yeah, I just remember that was one of the soups we had, and
yeah,
I don't know. Like I said, it's been a while, but yeah, they eat some crazy shit over there.
Hold on, I can actually show this. I know what I'm doing now. So look at this, guys. There you go. If add to cart, you want 1 pound of duck tongue, Evan?
No.
I mean, that's crazy. Who is eating? Man, but I mean, that's how it is in them,
Well, it's interesting what some people are some people are completely turned off by insects, like, our conversation just now, but some people are turned off by like crab and shrimp and lobster, and those are insects of the sea. But it's like, hey man,
yeah,
it's a whole different ball game. I'll tear it up.
Right.
Keep your fucking grasshopper though.
Well, since we're talking about insects and stuff like that, Evan,
yeah,
how would you how would you like a chance to win a nice, crispy dollar bill?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
You're up to $3 now.
Ooh.
So, well, I'm going to give you the story. And when I get to the place where I am going to ask you your question, I'm going to stop. But in the Texas underworld, there is a new villain in town. And this is the actual name of it, the Tawny Crazy Ant. The invasive species from South America devours other ants, chases away snakes, lizards, and birds, and even blinds baby rabbits by spraying formic acid in their eyes. It's a real nasty ant. With apparently no natural predator in their environment to keep them at bay, the swarming invaders have formed massive super colonies, even interfering with electronic devices of other dominant species. But a team of long researching scientists at the University of Texas may have found the powerful little Dynamo's kryptonite, fungus. I guess it cannot get near like any sort of fungus, or it gets in their abdomen and it spreads to the colony and kills the colony like instantly. So, Evan, these ants, are nothing new. Invasive ants are nothing new in the United States. Several ants from more than the last 100 years have been the dominant Texas ant. Now I'm going to give you 4 of them. And what I want to know, the Tawny Crazy Ant, whose ass did they whoop to take over the number 1 spot? So you're guessing who was in first place before the Tawny Crazy Ant came in and just like did a drive-by in Compton. So here you go. You got 4 choices. Was it the carpenter ant, the fire ant, the Argentina ant, or the ghost ant?
I would say it's got to be the fire ant.
Evan, you are absolutely correct.
Yeah, if we're talking Texas, they've got some fire ant down there. Those are nasty. Those are like the one that who was it? The Ozzy fans that snorted the ants, but they were
didn't Ozzy do
fire ants?
Oh yeah.
Like, okay, Ozzy, I guess snorted some ants, and or one of the dudes in the whole Motley Crue whatever tour, one of those dudes did. But no, these guys snorted some.
It was Ozzy.
Fire ants. Snorted some fire ants, and yeah, that killed him.
Yeah.
But yeah, those things are vicious. Like those, yeah, they're hard they sting your feet or whatever. They're wow.
Yeah, but
so now the Tawny Crazy Ant is now the number 1.
Yeah, but so I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to go and spray this fungus, because now you're introducing because the fungus that kills it is found in Florida. That's why they're not really spreading, out of Texas,
sure,
into the wetlands and everything. But man, that's kind of scary, man.
That's really cool, because I mean the whole underground is full of fungus. It's crazy. It's like a crazy network underground.
Yeah, here, let me show you a picture of this little bad mofo, Evan. Hold on, all I gotta do. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if you can see that, but it's almost like see-through. It's kind of crazy looking. It's like you can almost see through, like it's what do they call that bottom part, that their back, the thorax. Is that what it is?
Thorax or something?
Thorax, something. But yeah, so yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm kind of glad, and I keep saying this, I want to go down south, but man, I keep reading about all these snakes and all that bullshit down there. It's like, man, I don't know.
You start to realize a little snow isn't so bad.
Yeah, maybe a little snow ain't bad. But here, Evan, we'll go ahead. You want $1? We'll finish this news up. We got a few stories.
All right.
Mechanic reaps windfall from art in Connecticut dumpster. So this dude was going, to these houses with dumpsters after he got off his job as a mechanic, and when he saw they were doing clean outs, he was like, hey, can I have whatever's in the dumpster? And they were like, some people let him, some people were like, no. I want to throw that away. But he retrieved these dirt-covered pieces in 2017. So they've been sitting for a while. And he kept them, at his workplace and everything. And a guy came in and worked at an art department, looked at them. The first one sold at $22,000. It was hundreds of pieces of art retrieved by Whipple, including paintings, sculptures, and small drawings. Each painting sold for $22,000 a piece, and his drawings around $5,000. So this dude got paid.
Nice score.
Man,
you never know.
It's gonna make me check like every piece of art that because I get that. I get people throwing that shit away.
Yeah. I'm sure all the time. I mean, but you don't want to take home a bunch of junk.
No. I was told years ago, hey, don't be bringing a bunch of shit home.
I can understand.
And that's probably a good thing because, like I find old stereo equipment. Like I threw, the only thing that sucked is it was raining. If it would not have been raining, I'd have took all that stereo because it was like 70s Kenwood.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, like the early 80s, the wood still had the wood grain before they went to the black and everything.
Yeah. Stuff that could still be fixed too.
Yeah. But it was wet and it was in the bottom of a toter. So when it dumped over, I had like water in my hopper.
Bummer.
Oh, this one is coming from over there at the great people that bring us French fries, the French.
French toast.
French toast. Giant snake skeleton on Google Maps sparks Titan boa theories, but it's actually a sculpture. But it's huge. I'll throw this one up in if you're watching the video. I'll throw this one.
Think how big it would be to have to be visible on Google Earth. That's a hell of a skeleton. Come on now.
Yeah. It's huge, Evan. You'll be able to see it in a second, but yeah, it is freaking huge, and that's a satellite image from it. So, yeah, I could see why you would be, if you saw that and you were like, whoa, but I would also be like, I can't be the first person that noticed this. How long's the internet been? Man, we got like spy satellites out there and shit, and they ain't noticed this big ass sculpture.
Yeah, no kidding.
But it does. I mean, I could see where, I don't know, but I guess if you zoom in it's white. You can tell it's like plastic. And so, yeah, but it wasn't. Now this one's kind of messed up, man. And I got a few pictures of it, and then I got a question. Because a King Kong monkey batters seagull to death, eats it in wild video. This is over in the UK. The people that bring us Earl Grey tea. And,
yeah.
And English toffee.
And, that's true.
And what other stuff does England do over there?
Fish and chips, but it's
fish
really
and chips.
Just fries.
Anyway, it says he's Furious George, a UK zoo monkey, is drawing comparisons to King Kong after climbing a tall pole to swipe a seagull from the sky, which it then battered to death and devoured in front of stunned onlookers. Of course, somebody uploaded it to TikTok. It's got over 2 million views. You can probably find it anywhere. But here's the thing. They took pictures of this. Let me get this on the screen for you guys. But here's what I want to know, because then they have a picture of the lady. Here we go. Now, Evan, are you watching? Can you see?
I'm watching.
Okay. Well, if you look, you can see this damn ape or gorilla on top of this damn pole, and he grabbed on this seagull. So it did. But then it's got a picture of the family right there that took the picture. Now, if you scroll down, they give you a close up. Boom, there's King Kong again, grabbing that bird. Scroll down, and then they got a picture of her. Okay, but look, they put her tits in it. What does this have to do?
I can't see this, but I'm cracking up. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't understand why they did that. I mean, then they put a picture of King Kong and shit. I mean, okay, I can see, but then you put a picture of the mom by herself with her cleavage just sticking straight out. Why would that be in a fucking article? The New York. Oh, this is coming from the New York Post. So, but there you go. Oh, yeah, I didn't understand that. I was like, yeah. He said,
I'm going to have to see this. Yeah. Am I still echoing? Do we know?
Not to me.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I tried to listen, but I do. Hey, when you get off here, when we get done tonight, I want you to take some like duct tape and wrap it around those springs on that.
Sorry, it's
it's not only that desk, I guarantee you, because what I'm hearing is a spring. So
okay,
I don't know if it's going. Hey, Evan, an update to one of our very first stories that we did when we got back together was the 90-Day Fiancé star. Remember her, the one that was selling the farts in a jar?
Yeah.
She's in the hospital.
I can only imagine why.
Eating too many beans.
Well, you got to make money,
Well,
gas goes up, gas goes up.
Sold her jarred flatulence for $1,000 a piece and made over $200,000 in her 2-month venture. 2 months, $200,000.
Yeah,
I've been letting these I've been letting these some bitches go for free. Not no more. I'm stopping by Farm and Fleet tomorrow. I'm getting me a bunch of those mason jars, and I'm not as famous or as hot as that chick, But I think I should at least get 10, 15 bucks, you know, a jar.
Yeah, I think you should.
Chili sounds like he's in a tunnel.
Damn.
I know, everybody's...
Should I change my effects?
Here, talk.
I changed my effects setting. I don't know if that's better or worse. I'm going to change it again. Are we having fun yet?
Yeah, you got some kind of effect on. You got like is there a reverb or something? That's kind of what it sounds like. Do you know what I mean, man? Yeah, I heard him. We'll get him hooked up. It's the first time Evan's used something like this.
Yeah, I don't have any reverb settings.
Okay, go over. There should be some buttons. You know where
there's an echo, and it's all the way down.
Hold on. I'll have to put... What's the name of that? We'll do this on the fly. Watch this. This is how good we are. What Tiger Woods do?
Curious.
He falls short
every time.
But man, hey, for him to be back after that accident, I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm not a big like like sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let me make sure I don't have any effects on you. I don't think no, that wouldn't matter. Chickadee check. Anyway,
you got me.
Yeah, she made $200,000 in 2 months, so $100,000 a month selling her farts. But she was on a diet of yogurt, eggs, and beans, and ended up in the hospital when she thought she was having a heart attack, but it was gas buildup. Man, she put the factory in the overtime, Evan.
Okay, little beans for the gas and a little bit of egg for the odor and yogurt. Okay, it gives a little more dairy in there. Yeah.
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Throw some Dr. Pepper in there, some Budweiser. I don't know.
Oh man, selling farts. Oh, I was so
back
ahead of my time.
A little.
That would be awesome, man. That would be awesome. Spain investigates private taxidermy collection with more than 1,000 animals, including cheetahs, leopards, polar bears, rhinoceros, along with nearly 200 IV elephant tusks. So they're probing into this one, Evan, because you got to have permits to have ivory now.
Oh yeah,
but it's collection valued over $31 million. But I guess it's a prince that owns it. Might be in trouble because a lot of them have been on the endangered species list. Extinction list. So yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble.
Big trouble.
So check this out. A middle school called on Gordon Ramsay for help after being short on cooks, and he shows up.
Oh, no way.
Are you wishing what I'm wishing, that that he cussed a little kid out? What is this garbage, you little?
He made like their best food ever, but they were too scared to eat it because they were all crying.
Oh. Yeah, Stephen Keller, going back to the last story, she could be selling her underwear. Yeah, this is true. I think she probably did. I think she did that too. I can't get nothing from my draws. I've got some that have been worn too. I mean, you can see imprints and, you know, hole in the crotch, and I got some good ones that, you know, got some good wear on them that people could. Shit, I'm only trying to get like $750.
I should try some of my high-speed driving underwear. You know, the ones with the racing stripe up the back.
See?
I get good money.
Yeah, you wouldn't get no 200,000 a month.
The shit that people spend money on, it's just crazy.
I know, and it's perverts. It's pervert fucking men. Because no normal guy is sitting there saying, hey, for $1,000, I could get me a jar of this hot chick's fart.
Yeah, $80 for some chick's panties. It's nuts.
I don't get it. I mean, but I can't say to each his own on something like that. I mean, and there's dudes that like, they pay girls to like fart in her face.
Yeah. Yeah. Pee on them too.
Man, I don't know if I could do that. If it's, I'm sorry, you know. I mean, I had.
We should move on.
Yeah, I had dated a lot, quite a few women. There's a few of them that I met that kind of were on the edge of freaky, but not a one of them ever asked, "Hey, you know what would just get me going right now if you just stood up and peed on me? I gotta go. I can't. No, I'm not doing that. That's the number one, is degrading you, which if you want me to degrade you, then I can't be with you."
Well, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, I just said, to me, that was some weird shit. I did have this one girl that liked to be choked, and I couldn't fucking do it, dude.
That's scary.
No. Because what happens? What happens if something, you have a heart attack, some shit like that, and I'm trying to explain to police, you know, ambulance gets there, I'm still going, because, you know, I'm like, well, I paid for it. No. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. That was a horrible joke.
That was good.
No, I did not, but we will talk about that here in a minute, Mark. Mark's got one, but anyway, yeah, so I could not do that. I was like, man, this ain't gonna work out, because I can't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like that. What do they call that when them dudes like masturbate and choke themselves? Erotic.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Something.
Yeah, autoerotic or asphyxiation. But no, the persons, they're called a gasper. I guess a chick that likes to be, you know, choked while she has sex. I guess they're called a gasper.
They got a name for it.
I guess so.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. I was like, nah, you better go on and find somebody else. I ain't fucking choking you.
I agree. It's a little too much.
Yeah, you know, hey, you want me? No, I can't say that. Oh man, where was I, Evan? I'm sorry. I got to talking about. Oh yeah, we were talking about Gordon Ramsay going to that middle school. Yeah, so he just went and helped him out and did a little like promo to try to get some, people in. Kind of sucks, man. Everybody's like short staffed, and we shouldn't be.
Doesn't make sense.
No.
Prices are going up. People need money.
Viral video shows horse riding in crowded commuter train in India. See if
nice.
See if it's got a big picture I can put up for you guys. It says it's got a video, but I don't like to do that because, yeah, it's just a video. But a picture of a horse traveling in a crowded local train in West Bengal is going viral on social media. The photo was taken by, I'm not even going to try to say that name, some Indian dude.
Vishnu.
Yeah. The authorities have ordered a probe into the matter. I don't know. Was he not happy about it? Or? Oh. No, he's just sitting there chilling. What?
Yeah. The horse was going crazy?
Yeah, hold on. I think I can play this. We shouldn't get in trouble. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I mean, he's just sitting there chilling.
I'm watching our show, and that hasn't popped up yet.
There we go.
I mean, I'm watching on Facebook.
Oh, damn it. I think I lost it. I didn't want the Twitter. But there we go. Hey, I mean.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's a big ass horse, man. But he's just chilling. I mean, it's not like he ain't kicking nobody or, nothing like that. Yeah. Yeah, he's just chilling, man. His owner's got him, kind of like in a head. But if he got pissed off, I could maybe see him, not liking that so much.
How many tickets do you buy for that?
Yeah, I know, right? It's my CNI horse. It's my CNI horse, man. I gotta have this. Well,
hell yeah.
Evan, that is it for news. Oh, hold on. Mark, and this is not verified, but Mark Hoffman, our news guy on the street, I guess. He said,
sweet.
The news story about a man on an airplane asked to leave due to masturbating 4 times. What great restraint. Only 4? I think I can double that. No, them numbers are weak. You gotta pump them numbers up.
4 times on a flight?
Yeah.
And he was asked to leave?
Hold on, we gotta find this.
What are they gonna do? Just like open the door and shove his ass? They're not gonna land a plane for that, are they?
They might.
Just let him just lock that stall. Just let him have it for the rest of the flight.
Man, I really hope, like, if something happens to me and, like the authorities go through my computer, somebody tells him, hey, he did a radio show. Because some of the stuff that's in my history.
Searches?
Yeah, because now man masturbates on plane. I just looked up something about ants. Last week it was if great whites had wieners. Here it is. Florida man. Imagine that. The victim was a 20-year-old woman who was seated next to him during the flight. Hey, you keep bumping my arm, you son of a bitch. This is my armrest. He got arrested.
Volunteered to give a Dutch rudder.
He was arrested for allegedly masturbating and showing his penis to a passenger during a flight from New York to Boston. Donald Robinson, 76. Damn, way to go. Gives me hope. Gives me hope.
Wait, I'm impressed now.
I know. You gotta let Donald out. I think I'm going to start a GoFundMe. Shortly after taking off, the victim, a 21-year-old woman who was seated next to Robinson. You know what? Right there, let me stop. Because I think that should automatically, like, get you moved to first class or something like that. You should, that's not something where they tell you, hey, the flight's full, you can't move around. Because them flights ain't full. None of them have been full in a while. So, they should have just took her, hey.
Yeah.
So the woman who was seated next to Robinson during the flight recorded a 24-second video of Robinson allegedly fondling and manipulating his penis through his pants. Well, we can't show that video, folks.
He was 76 and she was, 21? What was it? He's like, this is how we used to court women when I was young.
Yeah, this dude was a pervert. All kidding aside, yeah, he deserved to be arrested. 5 minutes before landing, he put his hand on the victim's thigh. The victim asked why he was touching her, and he withdrew his hand. The victim got the attention of another passenger by showing a message on her phone that read, "Hi, this man assaulted and touched my leg and is masturbating." So, yeah, he was arrested.
Man, getting old sucks.
Yeah, because you don't know. I mean, 76, his mind could be going. I mean, ain't that how old our president is? Hey, anybody ask where Joe Biden was? Kidding. I'm not. I don't know. He likes him.
He sniffed me.
Oh, no. There's another one.
Is that it again?
This one's in New York. This one just happened. I think this is the one that Mark was talking about. So there's two of them. Southwest passenger arrested for masturbating 4 times during flight. I want to see where the flight was from. On a Southwest flight. April 2nd, 2022. That's so from New York to Phoenix, 4 times.
Going to Phoenix. So excited.
Woo!
Happy to get out of New York.
This one was also seated next to a female passenger. I'm telling you what, man, you ought to get some free upgrades or something for that. They did move this one. The woman took photos, and when he fell asleep. No, this can't be the same one, is it? Hold on. No, this one was from New York to Boston. This one was from New York to Phoenix. But he got him 4 good ones off, Evan, before he went down.
Nice work.
Thank you, Mark. Oh my God.
Yeah, use the restroom, kind of, I don't know.
So yeah.
You gotta.
If you gotta. Yeah, if you feel like masturbating on a plane, but you know what? I'm nervous on planes. I'm impressed that he could not only hold or even get an erection, but he could maintain an erection, Evan. I'm thinking there's pills involved with the 76-year-old. He popped a bunch of Viagra before he got on the plane, thought it was like his sedatives and shit. Oh, damn. But then he's all happy because they put some 21-year-old hot chick right next to him.
Look what happened.
Guys, we are only joking. These are jokes. Laugh with us. Don't get all, oh my God, them guys.
Yeah, right.
They are glorifying sexual assault. Now, the one, putting his hands on her, He shouldn't have done that. And for the record, the other guy masturbating next to the girl, he shouldn't have done that either. I don't want to come out pro masturbation on any of these issues right here. In case I decide to run for Congress or something one day, I don't want them pulling this at my Senate hearing, you know, to get like, I don't know, weed czar or something like that.
And they were this like, practice not endorsed by the Al from D-Town Show.
Yeah, they were like, did you say this on a podcast one time? I am pro masturbation, and that guy didn't touch that girl. She should have just shut up and enjoyed the free porn. She could have recorded.
Now, if you got it on her, it's different.
It is. It is. Well, damn, that is news. And Evan, we are going to go a few minutes late. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight, and we love you. I do have something kind of serious I'm going to talk about, so I mean, if you're just here for the funny, I don't know, just stick around for a minute and hear what I got to say, because I had a buddy call me, man. He's been going through some depression and shit. And he's like, man, I just don't have nowhere to go to. And man, I've been there, and I've battled depression for years. And I still do, but there was a time in my life where I was suicidal. I ain't give a shit. I ain't care if I died. I put myself in situations that I kind of, you know, put myself out there were like some bad situations, you know, that I shouldn't have been involved in trying to die. So, I mean, I think my first, I was like 14 or 15, dude. And I was just having issues with, I knew I was kind of being lied to about who my real father was, and I was just having issues with all that. And I don't know why, but I took a big bottle of Tylenol, which that's the wrong thing to do, because they had to like pump my stomach with like charcoal and shit. Oh, that was horrible. Then at 18, I took a bunch of prescription pills again. I kind of went into a coma, and I came out of it, and, you know, nothing happened. You know, I didn't do it. I tried, but, you know, it just didn't happen. Then again, in my 20s, I tried a few times, you know, and it was just because of depression. You know, I'd had things happen in my younger childhood that I had told people about that didn't believe me. You know what I mean? And it was a church figure guy that had kind of did some things he shouldn't have, you know, when I was about 10, 11 years old. That kind of fucked me up, because I was big into church, dude. I did everything. I went to Wednesday church. I went to Thursday night. They had like the teen thing. And I even got in, even though I was younger, they let me in. And so and when I told, you know, another adult about it, and this would have been like in the mid 80s, like nobody, the person I told didn't believe me. They were like, nah, come on, you dream that shit. All right. So it kind of fucked me up mentally, because I never talked about it. And from that moment on, I always wanted to hang out with like guys that were like tough. So I would get tough. So if anybody ever tried to do that shit again, I'd fuck them up. You know? So, you know, it was one of them things I just never dealt with. And then when I was about 17, 18 years old, I found out who my my biological father was, you know. I got a hold of him. I saw him. It was like Christmas Eve, and he looked me square in my fucking eye and said, I don't want nothing to do with you. And it was like, boom. That right there, I pretty much, I didn't go to school. I started drinking at a very, very young age. I was, 15, 16 years old. I was drinking. Once that happened with my dad, or the dude that donated the sperm to make me, that's when I got into the drugs. So I was hanging out with like 22, 23-year-olds, and I'm doing all these drugs just not to feel that pain. And I continued that like through my 20s and even into my early 30s. You know, I'd get off every night. I was drinking. And once I quit drinking, it was like, shit, I still got this pain. I still got this, I still got all this shit going on with me that I've never dealt with. But, and this will trip you the fuck out. The last time that I even contemplated suicide, a friend of mine had called me. He said, man, have you ever done mushrooms? And I was like, what? He was like, have you ever done mushrooms? He says, I don't mean do them where you're just going to get so fucked up, where you're out there zoning. He said, I'm going to bring you some. I want you to take a few days off work. I want you to try this. So I got him, tried it. And this wasn't too long ago. This was probably 14, 15 years ago, maybe. And I've never, ever thought about suicide again. And I'm not saying that if you're depressed to go out and take psychedelics. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I got into a place in my life where I realized holding on to that everything that happened and holding on to my past and not looking. And then a lot of it was, that night I went out into the woods and he was with me, and he's like, man, here, I'm going to leave you here. I know exactly where you are. We lit a little fire and everything. He's like, here, man. And he gave me like this almost like a blanket thing. And he's like, just find yourself. And I kind of laid back and I'm looking up at the stars and shit. And I realized how little my problems were. And how much I used that as a crutch. And it was like, man. And so that's why I'm not, when I hear about drug addicts and shit like that, I don't always say, oh, fucking losers. I always think, man, what's hurting them? Because that's what I did, and I mean, now I can have a beer or two. I'm doing it for the flavor. I'm not trying to mask anything anymore. And good. I don't know. I'm on like a different level, and I don't know if it was the psychedelic that helped me. I think that was the only thing. That was the only thing I done. And I walked out of those woods, man. And it was like I left the old dude in there, and I walked out of a kind of a new person. And I did. Look, I went and before anybody says, oh, you should see a psychiatrist, I did that, and I even took the pills for a while. I did all that shit. And yeah, they did help. Like, I used to have problems sleeping. I still do. I sleep better in the day because for some reason, I don't remember a lot of my dreams like in the daytime, but at nighttime, it's like I always, there's a couple nights a week, I'll just have a bad dream about something that happened in my past or something. So I know it's still there, but it's like I've learned to deal with it so much better, you know. And I'm not ashamed to admit that either, because I'll be the first to admit I'm a pretty emotional dude, and I wish I could be that dude that did not just, I know I talk crap all the time, like I don't give a fuck. I wish I could be that dude where like nothing bothered me. Oh God, I'm so jealous of that dude.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, and now if issues come along, I deal with them a lot better. You know, I mean, before something would happen and I'd be straight to a liquor store, straight to the bar. And it was like, man, I didn't realize it at the time, but it's like, man, I did that because I wasn't really running from my problems, because I couldn't run from them, but I was just trying to mask them. And I don't know, it's something.
You're not the first.
Yeah, I know, and I won't be the last. But yeah, and I think it is different. And I said this on that little show. It's different for men and women. Because I'm sorry, I think going in your 40s and into your 50s is kind of fucking depressing, dude.
Well, and just to back up, men are supposed to be tougher anyway. We're not supposed to be super emotional, We're supposed to always keep our shit in check, But yeah, as you get older, it's depressing. Your health and a lot of sad things you see in life can really bring you down. It's tough.
Well, just because you can't do the things that you could do 10 years ago, because like it's like the garbage thing. Look, I mean, to be honest, if I did not have a helper, I probably would not be doing that right now. Because I don't think I could run it like I did. I mean, I could if I had to. I wouldn't want to do it every damn week, though. Shit.
I hear you. That's tough work at this age, yeah.
Oh, Stephen Keller said Machine Gun Kelly tried it. Yeah, man. Psychedelics, they're doing a lot for like, and see, I was actually diagnosed with PTSD and then severe depression. And man, they had me on this one pill. You wouldn't have recognized me, man. I mean, I was just like
horrible. Some of those drugs.
I was just walking around. Yeah, how you doing, man? All right, see ya. It was like I was in a daze, and yeah, I couldn't do that. I even told that doctor he was actually from Africa. And great dude. I loved him. I loved talking to him and everything like that. But his answer was just, here, try this pill. Oh, you don't like that one? Try this one. No, I don't think that's how it works. I don't think I'm supposed to like it. And honestly, I did not think there was going to be a magic pill that was going to like erase my memory. Because, I mean, it's the trauma that I faced. But, I just dealt with it in a fucked up way,
Mm-hmm.
And not having the right people around me growing up. I'm lucky I'm where I'm at. I really,
you've come a long way.
Well, I really am. I mean, I am, I don't know how I'm here because I do have a lot of friends that are either in prison or fucking dead. And luckily, I'm neither one.
No, you're doing good.
But yeah, so I mean, I'm not telling you to go out there and buy mushrooms and you're gonna be fine. But man, just know if you are going,
hold on, there's a lot to that. The woman, we really got into mushrooms about a year and a half ago, actually, because one grew up in the yard. Turkey? No, what is it? I get all these confused. But anyway, it was hen of the woods, pretty good eating.
Oh yeah,
out, so. Yeah. So that whole started the whole journey, but yeah, someone mentioned ayahuasca. That's some crazy stuff. I've watched some people like, die almost doing that. It's a heavy trip where you have to have a spotter. I don't know if I'd ever want to do anything like that.
No.
But some people, the microdosing of psilocybin is people found much success. There's a lot of states looking at going legalizing it. I think we got Oregon right now or something, but
Illinois is looking at it.
I'm surprised, but that's cool.
Well,
it's a scary thing. I mean, I've done mushroom. I've been to college, You got to be careful. Well, like anything, you got to be careful.
Well, yeah, it's like with alcohol. I mean, anything you do, you got to do it in. What's a word I'm looking for?
Safe manner.
Yeah. Don't do it by yourself. And
right.
You know what? And we're not telling you to do anything. There's certain states you can do it, and I don't know if they're going to do it here like with a card or something, because they're really looking at it with like soldiers returning and them using it on that, which that PTSD right there, that ain't no fucking joke.
No, there's a younger guy in our neighborhood, I'd say low mid 30s, and from the military and major PTSD. And he's like, they tried to have me on 9 different medications. They were in, and he said, I tried marijuana. I said, you can have all of those. And he's like, I got my card and I left all that. He's like, I couldn't do these chemicals that they wanted. I was like, man, whatever works for you,
Yeah. And that's how I am. And, I never tell anybody if somebody, does good with going to see a psychiatrist and he has your medication right. Well, that I would not do that, but I'm not going to tell you not to do it.
Yeah.
Just like, you shouldn't tell me how to, do mine. Now, my self-medicating was like fucked up. I mean, I went to an extreme, so, but
all right.
Yeah. But man, if you're going through shit, man, just know you ain't alone. You ain't alone.
Yeah.
And
find someone to talk to. There's somebody who, like, it's good somebody found you, and I'm glad right now some of the stuff that I've got going on with my health, that I got you, I got my woman, because man, I'd be lost if I was fighting this on my own.
Oh yeah,
it'd be murder,
man. But well, shit, Evan. We are going to end our live video. Guys, thank you so much. Sorry we kind of got down for a minute, but, shit, man. Dudes need to know, hey, it's okay to fucking... And especially with the stresses of life right now, shit. Yeah. But you're not alone, man. Just hold your head.
It's okay to be a dude with feelings.
Yeah, it is. It is, but... Man, be cool. Hey, guys, we love you. We'll see you next week for show number 30, Evan.
Woohoo.
I know. Can you believe that shit? Anyway, peace, guys. We love you. And we'll catch you next Sunday.
Later.
In the live. Hold on. It's still recording, Evan. I gotta stop stream.